As it says, we're here for part 2 of What If Naruto Joined the Akatsuki. And good for me, I've actually got some views on these parts, but, not much, but still. So welcome back with me, the Blood Shinobi. I'm going to give a recap of part 2. So, Naruto joined the Akatsuki, and well, not fully, because now he has a job to do. And all of Kona 12, started to train and became 12. Was it originally 12? Well, got another team because Konohanaru got his own team, which are like a backup for Kakashi since Konohanaru beat a member of Team 7, Robbie. So let's get into it. We are starting where we left off. Let's dive right in. Kasame, yes, he has to kill Zabuza and Haku, plus Gato's gang, remember? We were given the job to kill Zabuza and Gato's gang. Gato's elimination was from Tazuna, and killing Zabuza was from the Hidden Mist, and lucky for us, they are working together, said Itachi. How is he meant to kill Zabuza? A really strong ninja and not a merciless one at that, asked Kasame. He has to be the one to strike him down, not fight him. We will be his backup, said Itachi. When will we know where to strike? Asked Kasame. Well, Tazuna will come here on his way to the Hidden Leaf, and it should take a week from here to get to the Hidden Leaf, and we will set up to start watching the road between here and the Land of Waves, said Itachi. Kasame and Itachi, it is time to hunt down Han and Yagura. First Han, then Yagura. He is still the 4th Mizukage, so he will be guarded, so take Naruto with you, said Pain. Yes, I know, well, they are not extracted this early on, but it is what if, and when I say let's do it to give it more. Kasame walks up to Naruto. Yes, Kasame, said Naruto. It is time for your first real mission as an Akatsuki member, so if you're heading out with us, you must have proved these two last weeks that you are Akatsuki material, said Kasame. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure Wave Arc is a month after the Academy test, but I'm putting it a month and a half after. Yeah, I can't really say the real names of the Hidden Leaves, like Konohanaru, and so I'm just gonna say like Hidden Leaf, Hidden Sand, and all that. So let's jump into the Masked Man's perspective. Pugara. Pagara. You should have let me extracted Azabu. Pagara, now you will not have my mercy, said the Masked Man. Pagara and his own 50 Envy members surround Pagara as he extracts Azabu and seals him in the scroll. As Pagara collapses, one of his Envy members gives a scroll to a eagle who floats off into the distance, probably heading to the Hidden Leaf. Screamed the Masked Man. The man disappeared and reappeared behind the man who gave the scroll to the eagle. Now you will feel the wrath of Madara Uchiha, whispered the man. Just gotta scroll down. Within minutes, they were all dead. The man disappeared as quickly as he appeared. We jump into Kakashi's perspective as his teams, Team 7 and 12, tackled their first searing mission, and that is to escort Hiruzen to Feudal Lord's meeting place, or the sanctuary, or whatever it is. And as soon as they get there, the Feudal Lord runs straight into Hiruzen. Hiruzen! There you've been. I've got this scroll from the 4th Mizukage, said the Feudal Lord. Have you opened it? Asked Hiruzen. Yes, but nothing appeared, said the Feudal Lord. Well, I can't read, said the Feudal Lord. Okay, said Hiruzen. Hiruzen opened the scroll and It said, once this is open, Azubi will appear, and whoever it finds worthy, that is closest, will have to be the next Jinchuriki of the Three Towers. And once it chooses its host, if it is not sealed within minutes, the last man who killed the Mizukage, and yes, will come and take your tailed beast. After that, it had the sealing jutsu, and when Hiruzen opened the scroll fully, Aizobu appears. I think that's how you say the tailed beast, Aizobu or whatever. Oh, I forgot where I was. I had to get a drink, so all I remember is something about Azubi. I was asking if that's how you said third tails. Okay, awesome mouse man who killed the Mizukage and take your tail beast. After that, we had the sealing jutsu, and when Hiruzen opened the scroll fully, Azubu appeared and looked right at Konohanaru and started purring, or like kind of, turtlenecks or whatever it is. And Kakashi did what he thought was right and took off Konohanaru's top with the look from Hiruzen, and Hiruzen started sealing Azubu, leaving Konohanaru. In the next 10 minutes, Hiruzen and Konohanaru pass out after while Azubu being put in Konohanaru and Hiruzen, sealing him. After 10 minutes, Hiruzen awakes and disappears before all of the chat about why Hiruzen was summoned. We go back to Naruto traveling to the hidden... So the hidden stone where Han is? I'm pretty sure it is. Itachi, when do I get my robes? Asked Naruto. Well, after Zabuza is dead, but do you want it with clouds or not? It is your choice, said Itachi. I think I'll just have a cloak to go with what I have on, my red and black only. I know the clouds are white on it, so that's why I can't have them. To represent what I am and where I am, Pain said I could. Naruto has just said he wants it because it's nice, simple, and he knows where he's in with all the dark things. He might get clouds on it eventually, but he doesn't know yet. Yeah, nice. Naruto, but now we have to be quiet. Remember, don't kill Han just because we need him alive. Anyone else can die, said Itachi. Okay, Itachi, big brother. Let me prove my worth to the Akatsuki, said Naruto, who jumped down, who raced forward, made 100 clones, all being outnumbered 1-3. We love these odds, said all the clones. Naruto starts slicing and slashing every direction within 5 minutes. The odds are now 1-on-1, but but half of the clones are unlucky could still 2-1. Naruto ends up behind Han, and all his clones Naruto disables his clones, how release or whatever, and they all come back. He does that. Now, Naruto is drifting away into his mind space where he is in front of a gate which has got Kuruma, I still can't say his name right, on the other side. Kuruma, please, let me some battle to battle this 5 tails, asked Naruto. I will give you 4 tails, Naruto, said Kuruma. When Naruto opened his eyes, he was covered in a red cloak of Kuruma's chakra. And with 4 tails, thanks to Kuruma, Naruto thought back on how him and Kuruma have progressed since he left the leaf, and he's basically can go into the 5th tail slightly without being overtaken. For like a minute by the wheel. See Han, the power of me, Naruto, the 9-tailed Jinchuriki, and your doom. And, said Naruto, and in a second, all of the shinobi that are left are dead except for Han and Naruto. Han tried to run, but a clone appeared and caught on flame, burning Han slightly. Naruto walked up to Han, hit him in the gut, and he was knocked out. Naruto put a hand on his shoulders and walked off. Naruto, as he puts hand on his shoulder, returns to his normal self without having any chakra from Kuruma. Where now, Itachi, big brother, said Naruto. Follow me, said Itachi. Well, I guess Kasane and Itachi are like Naruto's big brothers now. They're watching out for him, helping him, training him. You know, like they said, they'd make him strong. So that's why he's calling him big brother. You know, Itachi sometimes still call him brother, but, you know. After half a day, it's true. Naruto, Kasane, and Itachi all reached the closest hideout. And all Akatsuki members appearing, like how they all appear to do the extraction. Yeah, they do that. But, you know, it's not them, it's a, like, clone body type thing. After 5 days, Han was stripped of Kyoki, whatever the 5 towers is. So now the time has passed and has been a month and a week since the day that Naruto left the Hidden Leaf, Konoha, and became a rogue shinobi. Itachi, Kasame, Naruto, we've got where Dazno is almost at the leaf. Go to the road that you would walk to from the land of waves and the leaf, said Pain. So let's talk about Naruto. He's mastered the sword. I think it's called Kenjutsu. Can tap in the 6 hours just, for a little bit before being overtaken by the wheel without being able to keep it at bay. Yes, I've overpowered him, but why not? He's an S-rank shinobi, so he should have this type of power. He has created 3 jutsus, 1 wind, 1 fire, and the other, them being mixed together, utilizing them both. So the wind jutsu forms around him, wind forms around him, and storms of wind form around. It shoots out wind, and it's like a blade stabbing and piercing the enemy. The fire jutsu's balls of flame surrounding Naruto, and as flames from nowhere attack the enemy, and after hitting the enemy 10 times, the flame balls disappear around him after being used 10 times. The combining of the 2 jutsus is, the wind one, but instead of wind, it is fire. It does the same thing, but let's just say 20 times, 4 times as strong. The wind one can kill up to 4 max, and 5 max, and the other flame one can kill up to 20, 21 max. But it is a last resort because it takes up time to charge unless you're really fucking fast. At hand zones. And a lot of chakra is used. It drains the user's stamina as well. The wind attack is called Wind Destroying Spears. The fire is Flame Orbitation because of the 10 flames around him. And, the combination attack is called Akatsuki Rush, because he's in the Akatsuki, it's his most powerful move he'll ever create. His right now. So Naruto, Itachi, and Kasame head to the land of waves. Naruto, will you go on by yourself and have us a distance away, or do you want us up and close? Asked Kasame. Well, I'll go myself to prove myself like always. And I want you to stay distance, but where you can't be sensed, but I can still see you, said Naruto. Okay. Well, we will intervene if you get near almost death. Come to your side, help you out, and try and get you out of there, said Itachi. So we jump over to Kakashi. And him and his 2 teams just got back from another C-ranked mission, because they don't do D ranks, they do C ranks. Sensei, will we ever find a nine-tailed Jinchuriki else, Udon? I don't know. We might never find him, but he is the son of the Great Fourth and was meant to be trained by one of the legendary Sani, Jiraiya, the Gallant, and also the Toad Sage, and the one who writes all of the books I read. Said Kakashi. Sensei, does that mean he would take revenge on the Hidden Leaf for how we acted, asked Mawagi? Mawagi. No, hopefully not, but Sasuke. Konohana, come on, we gotta go report. The rest of you go do whatever else you want. Once they three arrive, they give out their report. So, Kakashi, what can you tell me? Asked Hiruzen. Lord Third, we have discovered that the five-tailed Jinchuriki Han was, taken, and all the 300 shinobi guarding him, his personalized unit he had helping him train and whatnot, were all killed. And there was one survivor who witnessed it from the shadows and saw one shinobi, the one that looked like Naruto, had red chakra, 4 tails, and defeated Han in a second once the red chakra appeared. The boy said he saw the shinobi put Han on his back and walk away with 2 shinobis in cloaks and had red clouds on their cloaks. So black and gloomy they were. So, from what we get, Naruto is collecting other Jinchurikis, working with the Akatsuki to get his goal. And he's also progressed farther than we could imagine. And if he doesn't join us soon, or we get him back, like he said, everyone will get payback, said Kakashi. Are you sure, Kakashi, that you're telling me the truth and we've got Naruto as this strong? Asked Hiruzen. Yes, and the 4th Mizukage was killed and sent off Azobe, so he would not be taken and used for the wrong reasons. That is why Konohana is now a Jinchuriki, said Kakashi. Okay, so your next mission is complete. I want you to rest and train, definitely, since we got this strong of a Naruto on our hands, said Hiruzen. Sensei Kakashi! Kakashi have the Sharingan. You promised all the Genin in the Hidden Leaf that once we go back, we'd all eat at the grilled meat. All you can eat. Remember, Kakashi, said Konohana. Fine, go round everyone up and meet me there in 20 to 30 minutes, said Kakashi. After everyone has been waiting for an hour, after Kakashi said he would be there, Kakashi and Sasuke appear, being as badass as ever and as quiet as ever. Sorry, little talk and training with Hiruzen, and Hiruzen went a little longer than we would have thought, said Kakashi. Wait, you fought up against the Lord Third and I didn't get to watch or even try? Said Guy. It was a request of the Hokage, so let's eat, said Kakashi. After 2 hours, everyone goes their separate ways. Sasuke, Guy, Lee, follow me, said Kakashi. After walking out of the Hidden Leaf, they get 10 minutes out the leaf, and Kakashi throws a shuriken, or a couple shurikens, and they all hit a Konohana who falls out of the trees. You spying on us, Konohana? Hurry up and catch up, said Guy. After walking for 2 hours, Sasuke, Lee, Guy, and Konohana get to a spot where they let a training dummies targets and, things in ways. Sorry. try and become shinobi stronger than anyone else. So these are the ones to take the program and be joining maybe Kage ranked shinobi and only be getting us tourism. Yes, they are. I leave them with you for a week, cruising while Sakura, Robbie. These are the strongest I got. Said Kakashi. But see, Guy here as well. Already joining. Just make him twice as strong, so have a word with you, rival, said Kakashi. Kakashi leaves. As a week later, Hiruzen returns to his office, followed suit by Sasuke, Guy, Lee, Konohana, and to the newly formed Hokage's tower, since that's what Kakashi, Robi, Sakura, and all that were doing. So they enter. Kakashi, Robi, Sakura are waiting alongside Tazuna, who's just standing there. Okay, now, since you are what's it called, Hokage? You took your time. I've been waiting for 3 days. I have maybe B-ranked mission. I need to be escorted back to the land of waves, and yet I don't have enough gold, but the rest will be given once I send your people back. Said Tazuna, after the bridge is done and I've got my money. Okay. But you will be taking my 2 best teams, Team 7 and Team 12. And I know I'll get my gold then, said Hiruzen. Okay, we leave in 30 minutes, said Tazuna. Go Team 7 and wait with him. Konohana, go get Muaki and Uden and be on time, said Hiruzen. So after 15 minutes of Team 7 and Tazuna waiting, they meet up with Team 7. Off we go! Not really, I'm just bored. Let's go, said Tazuna. The group left the village. We jump into Naruto, who's watching Tazuna from the trees just in sight. After, about 4 hours of walking, the 2 demon Naruto is watching in the trees, and he sees the 2 demon brothers. If I can remember, that's 2 tuning that try to attack the group in the canon series. And while they were waiting for an attack, they killed their clones. So the story goes as it would until Zabuza appears. Where are my 2 Chunin? I sent after you, Tazuna. Zabuza. We were never attacked, Zabuza, said Tazuna. Before anyone could see it happen, a boy or a man in red and black clothes with a sword appears and continuously slashes at Zabuza, not letting Zabuza back away. And a masked person appears and hits Zabuza with Senbons, well, a bunch of them, and it makes him feel dead. And Naruto turns away and realizes that the headband he just was dumb enough to realize had a cross on it, as if the shinobi was rogue and training with Zabuza. And then Naruto remembered the figure of the person looked like how Haku, So yeah, why for the 2 weeks or whatever it is that Zabuza is resting, Naruto trains and both shinobi teams train. In chakra control and ninjutsu. Since, what's his name? It's not dead. Well, not dead, but not rest. So Naruto trains. It is the day where the bridge confrontation happens, and Naruto's meditating in a tree, watching over Tazuna by the shinobi. Shinobi. And Naruto remembers how he killed Gato and all of his men by his clones, and he felt a little blood loss. Zabuza appears and goes to attack Tazuna, but him and Haku attack
the two agrees, but didn't stay awake from all their training, not having much sleep, and, well, they didn't save Tazuna. He didn't really give him much food. He gave him food, but, the scraps and whatnot, even though life of the shinobi is already hard, he just made him go to, he'd give him, like, $5 or whatever, would be in there, and just go get whatever. He wouldn't cook him a good meal. For the past 2 weeks, they were drained and caught off guard. Except Kanahanaru, who was holding his own just a little against both. Naruto jumps from the trees, waving hand signs faster than even the Sharingan can read. Because, him, what's his name, Itachi, always training, he's always got to be better than the Sharingan. And he saw Haku use his ice prism. And as Naruto is flying towards the ice prism, he uses the Akatsuki barrage. Everyone turns to see this, and when Naruto lands to see the ice prisms destroyed, the ice collapses and falls to the ground. Haku is dead. Naruto thinks to himself and sees Itachi with his, Sharingan unlocked, awakened, with his 3 Tomoe, and before, hopefully he learned about the, type of jutsus that he had. Naruto turns to see Sasuke and remembers earlier the day before Tazuna left with the shinobi, over the 2 weeks. Naruto, if Sasuke is out there, please stab him. Or slice part of his neck and shoulder, so when Orochimaru goes for Sasuke, he can't give him the curse mark, and Naruto remembers Itachi and Kisame showing him around Orochimaru's hideout, and he learned about the training exams, and, he met a very particular shinobi there that intrigued him. Naruto remembers Itachi and and Orochimaru learned about how he's going to kill Hiruzen in the Hidden Leaf. And Naruto, is thinking that he doesn't want to kill anyone part of the Hidden Leaf because the way Itachi's taught him, he just wants to kill the elders. And anyone who thinks to himself now as he's going to do what he can to protect the Hidden Leaf and stop all wars, even if it means killing everyone. That's his new goal, not to become Hokage, but to stop a war. Naruto summons a white wolf with his summoning jutsu. Go, White Fang! Shouts Naruto as the wolf starts ripping into Zabuza. Naruto, pulls out his favorite kunai, the one he used to kill his first person, Mizuki, and slits Zabuza's throat. White Wolf, there's your dinner. Naruto picks up as White Wolf is eating into Zabuza, picks up the executioner blades, and is wielding it like it is a simple kunai. Itachi and Kisame appear. Let's go, Naruto, said Itachi. The job is done. I have another quest I was given before, said Naruto. The 2 clones appear behind Sasuke, and Naruto gets there before Itachi and Kisame can see what happens, and he drags the kunai from halfway from his neck to his shoulder blade. His shoulder. Sasuke, if you see a Orochimaru, Naruto leans in and says, Sasuke, if you see a Orochimaru before I do, tell him he'll be the one on my blade, whispered Naruto. Naruto walks over to Konohanaru and remembers Orochimaru saying he needs 3 genin to join the Chunin exams. So Konohanaru, 3-tailed Jinchuriki, you see the power I have, where the enemy is, flinches at the sight of you, and even at your weakest you don't lose. This is your only chance to join me, Konohanaru, aka Izabi. Zabi's Jinchuriki, said Naruto, holding his hand out. Naruto, puts his hand out. Konohanaru grabs it and Naruto yanks Konohamaru up and puts him over his shoulders. Itachi, am I allowed to bring him, asked Naruto. You're like, yes, let's go, brother, said Itachi. I have waited this long to kill you, Itachi, said Sasuke, awakening his Tsutomu after seeing Itachi in both eyes, and he charges after him, and Naruto kicks him in the stomach. Well, just grabs the hilt of the executioner's blade and smashes him in the head, and then kicks him and trips him. Naruto helps Konohamaru back to the hideout. They follow to the hideout, and that's where we shall end it. I'm saying goodbye for today.